Hi, Steve here from Score Outdoors in the Bike Room. Although you may be very confident out in riding your bike, you might not be confident in boxing your bike and getting it ready to be shipped. Whether you're using a shipping company such as Bike Flights or you're flying with your bike, in this video there are many steps and processes in protecting your bike for shipping. This is a general video, as all bikes are not the same size and not all boxes are the same. If you're using a hard case or a soft case, know that there are different varieties of those and to use the manufacturer's instructions on how to do that. If you are not confident in preparing your bike or boxing it for shipping, please reach out to your local bike shop. Do know that not all bike shops have the same standards, so be proactive in sharing this video to make sure that your bike is protected for shipping to your standards or the quality of standards that we think that they should be at. In this video today, we are going to go over how to box your bike in a standard cardboard bike box. If you do not have one of these, reach out to your local bike shop, as many of them will have them for free. Now that you have your bike box, it's time to get started. The next step is to put your bike in a mechanic stand, and this will make the process much easier. Next, you'll want to take pictures of your bike to be able to document the condition of your bike before it gets shipped. The next step is to mark your handlebars and your seat post. This is very important because you want the mechanic that's going to build your bike to know the positions of your handlebars and your seat post height. And then when it gets boxed and back to your home, it's easier for you to be able to put it back in that same position. Next, shift your bike into the smallest gear on the back. Next, remove all accessories from your bike, such as pedals, bottle cages, bags, and any other accessories that you have. Next, remove the chain if you have a quick link. If you do not have a quick link, do not break the chain to take it off. Those steps will come later on what to do. Only remove the chain if you have a quick link. Next, place all removed parts in a bin to track those and to be able to pack those later. The next step is to remove the front wheel. If you have a bike that has rim brakes, the first step is to release the front brake, then release the skewer, then remove the front wheel, then remove the skewer from the wheel. If your bike has disc brakes, remove the through axle or skewer, remove the front wheel, and place a brake spacer in the brake if you have hydraulic disc brakes. Then remove the rotor and place that in the bin. Next, place hub protectors on each side of the wheel. Then place a fork spacer protector to protect the fork during shipping, and then reinstall the through axle or skewer to hold that in place. Next, you will remove the rear wheel only if your bike box is small and it is necessary to remove the rear wheel. If your bike box allows you to place your bike in there with the rear wheel on there, then you can skip this step. If your bike has rim brakes, release the rear brake. Then release the rear skewer, then remove the wheel, then remove the skewer from the wheel. If your bike has disc brakes, remove the through axle or skewer, remove the rear wheel, place a spacer in the brake for hydraulic disc brakes, then remove the rotor from the wheel and place that in the bin. Next, place hub protectors on each side of the wheel. Then install a frame space protector on the rear of the bike by installing the through axle or skewer to hold that in place. Next, position your crank arms in line with the down tube with the non-drivetrain side pointing down. Next, remove your rear derailleur. If you have an electronic rear derailleur, remove it safely, bubble wrap it, place it in a bag, and set in the bin. If you have a mechanical rear derailleur, do not remove the cable. Safely remove the rear derailleur from the hanger, bubble wrap that, and secure it to the chainstay after padding and securing something to protect the chainstay. If your chain is still attached, then make sure that the chainstay is all padded, and then zip tie the chain to the chainstay and zip tie with 2 zip ties your chain to your chain rings, so that way your chain does not move around and compromise your bike. Then place a large foam block or padding underneath the bottom of your bike to protect your chain ring. Do not place your chain ring and cranks directly on the bottom of the box, otherwise you're more likely to have them damaged. Next, you will pad your frame and fork. You can use tubular pipe insulation or bubble wrap. Anything that will secure and protect your frame during shipping. Next, remove the handlebars. Remove the handlebars from the stem. Do not remove the stem unless you have an integrated system where your stem and your handlebars are all one. Then pad as needed. Next, rotate your bars around the stem and the top tube and secure in place. If your cables are not long enough, then improvise and use your best judgment. Next, remove your bike from the mechanic stand. Next, set your now padded bike in the box and remove your seat post. Be sure not to lose the seat collar or wedge, as some bikes have seat wedges inside that hold the seat post in place. If your bike has Shimano Di2 and your battery is inside of the seat post, be careful in removing the seat post that you do not damage the cable. Next, wrap and secure your seat post and saddle to the bike. Next, place your front wheel on the non-drivetrain side of the bike. Pad as needed to protect the frame and the wheel, and then zip tie the wheel to the top tube of the bike so it does not move around. If you have removed the front and rear wheel, place the rear wheel on the non-drivetrain side because there's more space, and put the front wheel on the drivetrain side and pad and protect as needed. Next, wrap and place all parts and accessories in a parts box. Place the parts box in the bike box in a secure area. Next, place any cardboard or padding around the bike to fill any voids to protect it and limit any movement during shipping. Next, take pictures of the bike before you close the box. Close and secure the box and place your labels on the outside of the box. Now your bike is ready to ship. I hope in today's video you have learned something about how to protect and ship your bike. I'm Steve with Skor Outdoors in the Bike Room. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.